So let's see the whole world in this series. Let's talk about all the countries, what and all they are famous for, and how to explore them and everything, including maps and a small guide and a short, brief, um, uh, brief things about each country and the places available in that country. So the third rock from the sun, other Mother Earth and blue marble, the spinning ball of rock that is the world goes by many names, but it is also the place that each and every one of us calls home. And whether it is that you call home, you can be sure that if you travel near of or far, the world will exhibit its overwhelming beauty and diversity. Adventure and inspirational experiences await around every corner. So, what's stopping you? Go forth and explore. Let us see the natural wonders all over the. Comedian Stephen Wright once equipped you can't have everything. Where would you put in? Weighing in at 5.9 into 1024 kg and with 149 million square kilometers of land mass and another 396 and 361 million square kilometers of ocean, the world has room enough to fit everything. I mean, of that everything, and there is so much to discover from rivers deep like the Nile River, snaking a 6,850 kilometers from Central Africa to the Mediterranean, and the sunken shores of the Dead Sea, 427 meters below the sea level, to mountains high like the Himalayas, more than 100 peaks over 7,200 meters, including Everest at 8,848 meters, the Andes and Alps. So, across 7 continents and 221 countries, everything takes plenty of wondrous forms. There are mighty expanses of greenery like the Amazon basin with 7 million square kilometers of jungle, while beneath the crystal clear Pacific Ocean lies the Great Barrier Reef stretching 2,300 kilometers, and the scared hide of the Grand Canyon is a repository of 2 billion years of geological history. Not all the world's wonders are inanimate, however. Wildlife spectacles include the annual wild beast migration, 2 million strong, across the Serengeti, a stoic emperor penguins of Antarctica, and the diverse manage on the Galapagos Islands, where people seem out of place. Let us see spectacular cities. It is possible not animals who have colonized the entire planet. Since foregoing stone tools in inventing the wheel of 3300 BC and first melting iron 1200 BC, humankind has embarked on a big production number that features countless cultures, civilization, and empires. History suggests that humans were naturally inclined to warfare, but also more positively to congregating and cohabiting. Thus, over time, and the city was born. More than half of the world's population now lives in cities. They are the pulsating beacons that attracts us with their bright lights and human interaction, epicenters of culture, industry, and endeavor, and each has its own distinctive character. New York with its high scrapers and taxi cabs, London with its parks, pubs, and places, Sydney with its bridge, and Cape Town set against the rugged panorama of Table Mountain. A tour of Turban conurbations will take you to geographical oddities. For example, Istanbul straddling the border of Europe and Asia, and cities of faith. Example, Jerusalem, holy to Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. Cities with thousands of years of history. Example, Athens, Damascus, Varanasi, and booming new cities mushrooming across Asia, Africa, and South America. So, what about the man-made marvels? Cities may be the hubs that you pass through as you roam, but they are not necessarily humankind's greatest achievements. These are many and wide, uh, dispersed, dispersed and assuming myriad physical form. Mystery clings to many, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza, built in 2560 BC, and terracotta warriors in Xi'an, and the mighty stone moai of Easter Island. Others, no less awe-inspiring, were built for specific purposes, like Saint Basil's Cathedral in the Kremlin, the Great Walls of China, and the Taj Mahal, a monument to love. More modern spectacles like the architectural extravagances of Dubai and the Shanghai skyline may lack the gravity of history, but if anything, are more dazzling. All of these monuments contribute to the ways of life that go on around them, which reminds us that not all of humankind's achievements are tangible, just as intoxicating and just as worth getting out and seeing our cultures, festivals, and events. From Viennese coffee house culture to Coban jazz, from full moon parties and Ko Sumai to Maasai warriors dances under an African sunset. There is all this and plenty more besides to be encountered as you venture into the world. This book can act as inspiration and as a first step on your own voyage of discovery. Listed here is every country. Each includes enough of a taste of its top sites and experiences to get your feet itchy, basic practical information to help you start planning, and a map to help you plot a rough itinerary where exactly you want to go, and how you proceed from here is entirely up to you. But we encourage you to get out there and do it. So let us see what and all we need to know before going and exploring other things about the whole world traveling.